Hello and welcome to Hartfield Reserve in Forestfield for round 9 of the Fortescue Premier Grade competition. I'm Damien Pacheco and I'll be your commentator today for this hit out between Kalamunda and West Scarborough. Kalamunda are looking to redeem themselves after a huge 75-0 defeat at the hands of Perth Bayswater last week. The reigning premiers West Scarborough had a slow start to the season but have recently hit a bit of form with a 3-match winning streak ending last week against a well-drilled Palmyra side. Both teams will be fighting to get back in the winner's circle this week and expect a nice physical hit out. As you can see on the ladder, West Scarborough are climbing from the bottom after a slow start. Kalamunda still struggling with only one win. Teams today, we've got a couple of Western Force players in Fletty Kaiatu for West Scarborough playing the hooker, and other contracted players. The Jai Leg from West is playing at lock. We've got Dane Sawyers, who's a former Australian under-18, playing number 7 for Kalamunda, and also Jai Leg just been announced in the Australian under-20s team. Alright, we're just about to kick off. Walter Koteka kicking off for West Scarborough, running left to right. And we're off. Koteka goes deep. Taken by Kalamunda, finds a ball runner. Taken by Kaiatu, the hooker. Ball shifted out. Put on the boot by the fullback, Rawlins. Finds touch. Over line out. 45 out from Kalamunda's line. First line out of the game, finds Jai Leg, comes out, Louis David plays out the back. Short ball running by Tiffany Grace, sorry Tinamona it is, taken down. Robertson, the halfback, finds Leg, shifts it out the back to Koteka. Long pass out to Kaiatu on the wing, in a bit of space, goes himself, taken down just outside of 22. Quick recycle. Hamber, the lock having a run. Ball comes out to Koteka, spins it wide to Tiffany Grace, shifts it on to Vuivarata. Tiffany Grace cuts inside. David has it now. Taken quick by Vui to Virata again. Quick ball played out the back to Koteka. Finds a short runner. Met solidly was Paul Hamber, the lock for West Scarborough. Turnover for Kalamunda. They're looking for a counter. Dancing around inside the 22. It's Toki, the halfback. Eventually taken down. Has some support. Kalamunda clearing it through their fullback again. This time finds touch only just outside of 22.
Hold up here. Can't leader.
Yeah, I said. Referee there is Kyle Burnett. He's standing his authority on the line out early. Kaiatu finds Leg. Koteka. Short ball out to Tinamona, the captain. Taken down just inside of 22. West come around the corner. The locks feeding each other. Halfback Robertson taken down. West Scarborough regrouping. Finds number 8 Brown. Lays it back.
Yeah, ball's up.
Kalamunda trying to come around, the ball wasn't out. McLennan. Forwards regrouping here. Coyote is shaping up. It's going to come in, but we've got a penalty. Kyle Burnett blows his whistle.
Shot, boys.
With Scarborough going for goal here. Fullback Jack Neville's got kicking duties today. While we're going to stop and play, I'll run you through the previous results of the day. Third grade, Kalamunda got up 23-20. Second grade, West Scarborough had a big win, 65-5. Still 0-0 here in first grade. Kick to come. Rawlins just breaks it to the right.
22.
Come back for a 22-metre drop out. Rawlins goes deep, finds some space, bouncing into the 22. Clean up by Tippity Grace, feeds it inside. Kick downfield, doesn't find touch. Tapra feeds inside to his fullback who has a dart, Rawlins. Pass inside, met solidly. West Scarborough knocking it backwards. Kalamunda now regrouping, looking for some forward runners. Ball comes out. Got Tui Tavaki, passes it out wide. So winger Smith taken down. Ryan Black, the captain, comes in, play halfback. Kalamunda held up here. Nick McLennan.
Up now, Gold!
West holds him up, but taking the ground. Kalamunda looking to hit short side. Big prop has a run. Penalty advantage, Kalamunda. Play out the back, very static in the midfield. Forced to go wide, find a bit of space. Winger steps inside. Bullock. We've got another penalty.
Where you are?
Kalamunda a chance to release
right.
pressure here.
12.
Penalty for
Or
not
5.
rolling away. Number 5 was Paul Hamber, West, not rolling away. Rawlins says in touch. 35 out from their attacking goal line. So 45 out. Out, finds Dane Sawyers, brings it down, plays out the back to Black. Louis David up on him. Kalamunda pick and go. Comes short side. Ball just goes to ground there. Tippity Grace just taps it ahead. Dane Sawyers cleans it up at the back, taking the ground, but we'll come back for a knock on. Your West Scarborough scrum.
Stay here. Boys. Got nothing here, boys. We line up to the left.
First scrum
Line up to the left of the bar. Thank you.
Very good angle from the sideline. Henry Robertson, the halfback for West Scarborough, to feed the ball in. Tuavai, McLennan pops on this side. It's gone down on the far side. Referees his play on. Koteka plays at the back to Tippity Grace. Gets the offload to James, who's taken down. They go open side. Plays out the back. Koteka. they're away. West Scarborough down the left side, and they're over. Try score. Don't see the try scorer just yet. I have a guess at the left winger, Doug Stewart perhaps. West Scarborough opened the account today, had the lead 5-0. Taking a shot, the 5 metre line, deep on the sideline. Hits it nicely, and it's over. Extends the lead, 7-0. Lovely strike there. Difficult shot from out wide, adds the extras. There's the fullback again, Jack Neville. Kalamunda slow to come back. Quite warm under the autumn sun. Rawlins to restart. Looking to go left. No, spins around. Goes right. Goes deep. Scarborough plenty of time to put on the boot. Do so from inside the 22 and find touch around halfway. Kalamunda didn't quite get the chase line there for the deep kickoff, where Scarborough had enough time to clear it. Kalamunda have a line out. Farve to throw in. Ball just goes to the front, but it's cleaned up by West Scarborough, who are away down the sideline. Offloads, finds the prop, Beach, taken down just outside of 22. Quick ball, Koteker fires out to David. David finds a gap, gets the offload, just knocked on there by West Scarborough. We'll come back to the scrum. Ball, great play, great counter attack by West Scarborough. Got the turnover and the line out. Quick to the breakdown, got some quick ball, Louis David on the front foot. Couldn't quite break the Kalamunda line. Tocky, the young halfback from Kalamunda, to feed the ball in.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ball comes in. Scarborough looking for the shunt, but comes out the back to the fullback. Sends it downfield to his opposite number. Neville takes it in. Taken high there by Rawlins. The penalty advantage. Stewart finds the space out wide. Scarborough down. Get a breakaway and they score a try through the captain, Tinamana. Go through and score under the posts. West Scarborough extend their lead 12-0.
Just lazy, yeah. Tackle there.
Great play by West Scarborough, getting the ball out wide, finding the space. Running away down the touchline and plenty of offloads, keeping the ball alive. Found some holes in the Kalamunda defence.
Yeah.
Jack Neville to add the extra
Josh,
straight in front.
it's no force, it was just lazy.
Knocks over the extras. Takes the lead 14-0. right again. Again, sends it deep. Taken again by West Scarborough. Pressure, finds touch just inside the 10 metre.
Let's get the boys. Yeah, Red, let's open up. Gold, step across, please. Thank you.
I've got you inside one.
They go to the back. Sawyers makes it for Toki. Big run here by Hukamara. Taken down. Ball comes out. Tuitvaki feeds it out wide to the fullback Rawlins. Rawlins fights to the ground. Big long pass out. Number 8 to Hickey Wade.
5 minutes, 6 offside.
We've got a penalty advantage of Kalamunda. They come back short side to Hickey Wade. Shifts it wide to Rawlins. Rawlins got some space and a man outside. He passes to him. Smith. Taken down. Comes in. Back to Hickey Wade. To Black. Met solidly by the number 8. West Billy Brown. Ball comes out. Big prop bumps him off. Big carry. Toki. Sawyers. The young flanker taken down. Needs some support. West Scarborough on the ball. Turnover was good, but we'll come back for the penalty.
Slowing the pass.
Kalamunda can have a shot at goal within range. Rawlins coming in. To the touchline. Chasing the try rather than the 3 points. Decent touch finder. Kalamunda's first opportunity today. Line out.
Yeah.
So we've got Norman Tapper throwing. Also plays hooker, but at number 6 today. Finds a man at the front. Looking for the drive. Sawyers has it. Feeds the ball back. West looking to disrupt. Bui to Varata coming through. Kalamunda got the push on. Toki calling in for some support. The captain, Black, comes in. Now the wingers come in. Ben Smith adding the extra weight. All 75 kilos on him. Kalamunda find the line. Excellent ball by Kalamunda.
Okay.
Just waiting for the try scorer.
6. Fine. Just try to do it.
Propper at number 27. Apologies, I haven't got his name. Could be Tui Abai, perhaps. I've got him down as loose head prop on my team sheet. Caleb Marr, the lock, having a shot at goal. Very John Eales-esque, having a lock kicking for conversion. Tough shot from out wide. 4 metres in from the touchline on the 22. It's a good strike, and he's got it. Kalamunda hit back. West Scarborough still leading 14-7. It's good signs for Kalamunda. Only had one opportunity in the 22 so far, and they've capitalised from it. Koteka from West to start off. Goes deep, finds Toki the halfback. Shifts it in ball inside to Sawyers. Sawyers steps in. met by Kyoto and Matt James. Toki finds Rawlins in the pocket. Hawks steps around, now puts on the boot. Very long kick. Only goes as far as opposite number. Jack Neville looking for the counter. Runs it back into the Kalamunda half. Great counter attack run by Wests. Leg. Koteka finds Vui Turarata. It's Hamba, the lock, coming around the corner, hitting back the same way. Tippity Grace steps in field, met by a couple of Kalamunda defenders. Ball played back to Koteka, skips out his forwards, finds David, well behind the advantage line. David finds Kyoto, shifts it on to the winger, dancing feet down the left wing, Doug Stewart. Ball comes open side now, Wester into the 22. Koteka wants it. The space out wide if he can get it. And they do so, finds the centre. A bit of a mismatch, gets the offload. Vui to Varata, goes through and scores. West Scarborough hit back. Great run by Doug Stewart down the left wing. Had very good raps from coach Jeremy Thrush, saying he's an excellent touch player as well. Bit of a homecoming for Jeremy Thrush. Not only is he a former All Black, he's also a former Kalamunda Bull. So I'm sure he's enjoying his time back at Hartfield. Being up 19-7, I'm sure he is.
Just on me, mate.
Penalty shot from this spot earlier on in the game, but since then rectified himself. Getting a bit of advice from injured player Russell Burgess on the sidelines. Always very vocal. I think he just got into his head a little bit there. Sprayed it to the left. Gives a thumbs up to the sideline. Kalamunda looking to make a change. Can't see who's come off, but it looks like number 22 Evan Jordan's come on. Kalamunda go right, over the top. McLennan just drops it, spills it forward. Kyoto in offside position, went to pick it up. Gets a penalty, and they're March 10. Kalamunda another opportunity. Simple mistake by Kyoto. Super rugby player should know better than that. Can't feel the ball from in front of the player that's knocked it on. Kalamunda will go for touch. Not the best touch finder's going to give the forwards a bit of work. About 10 metres out from their line. Tapper to throw the ball in again. Sawyer's at the receiving position. Comes in. Goes to front. Sawyers gets the rip on for the maul. They shift it off. Sawyers held up there. He's got the ground now. Tackle has to release it. Kalamunda pick and go. Looking to charge through with their forwards. We've got a penalty. Quick tap there by Toki. Black spins it out to his centre. Tui Tavaki is taken down. Got penalty advantage. West Scarborough offside. Toki looking for the quick tap, looks like. Kalamunda forwards are grouping. Teheki Wade. Steps. Still going, taken down. Come around the corner. Spilt by the tight head prop, Kaylee. Ball comes out. Good defence there by West Scarborough. Toki finds his prop. Kaylee again. Good leg drive. Picked up and scored. Number 5. Big number 5, Hukamaya. Scores a try. He was one of their best last week against Basie in a game they'd rather forget, but solid ball runner. Scores a try today. Takes the scores 19-12. Caleb Marr, the lock, having another shot. It's the impressive first attempt. See if he can continue on with his goal kicking. Good strike, or just fades away to the left. Scores remain 19-12. Walter Koteka to kick off again. Looking to go left, Kalamunda looking to the sun. Black lets it bounce. Kalamunda knocked it backwards, the referee says, play on. Kalamunda regrouping, Toki comes in. Rawlins in the pocket. Another big kick down to his opposite number, Neville. West looking for a counter-attack to Tiffany Grace. Ball just comes off Malachi Tamunu's hand from Kalamunda. Accidental, so we'll come back for the scrum. Kalamunda coach has big raps on number 13, Malachi Tamunu. So he's a very underrated centre, and very good defender and tough. So went to put the shot on there, and unfortunately just knocked it on as the attacking player was looking to pass. Kalamunda also have Sean Wynn on in number 20, playing blindside flanker. Robertson from West Scarborough to feed the ball in. Collapses but play on, ball's out. Koteka plays out the back. Get it wide, get it out to the touch player, Stewart. Tearing down the sideline again, makes some very good metres. Passes loose, turn over to Kalamunda. Slowly regrouping Toki. Looking to pass back to Rawlins, picks it up off his bootlaces. Nudges it in touch. And finds it on the 10-metre line. Another great run by Doug Stewart, the left winger, tearing down the sideline. Got some toe. Ball comes in. West Scarborough feed it out, Koteka. They get it out to the centre, the captain, try scorer, taken in. Kalamunda on it, and they win the penalty. West just making sure they can't take a quick penalty. That's the new man. Just come on. Number 20, Sean Wynn, wins the penalty there. Just quick on the ball. West Scarborough too slow to get there as arriving players. Rawlins doesn't find touch. West Scarborough just walk it infield. Put it back in the boot into the sun. Tocky to Rawlins. Rawlins looking for the counter. Puts on the toe now. Finds some space out the back. Chasing it through. Cleaned up by West Scarborough. Fends off one. Does the fullback having a run there, Neville. They come short side. Koteka. Out again to the winger. Just taken down. Doug Stewart's had a few involvements in the last couple of minutes. Just brought down, otherwise he was away. No one would have caught him. Come back for a knock on. Kalamunda will have the scrum. Last couple of scrums have gone to ground. Got Nick McLennan working on this side. Scrum spins around, Tocky comes away with it, but stripped in contact by his opposite number, Henry Robertson. Ball spits out the back. Kalamunda have come through. Black takes down leg. West Scarborough slowing down a little bit. Koteka calls for it. Looks for the crossfield kick. Bounces. Tiffany Grace takes it off the ground. West Scarborough just get there in time. David plays scrum half. Gets out to James, the open side flanker. Box kick put in by Robertson down the sideline. Beats everyone into touch. Kalamunda have a line out just inside their 22. Tapper to throw the ball in. Just waiting for the call. We go to the front. Taken by Caleb Marr. Ball comes out to Hecky Wade. Beats one. Taken down just inside the 22. Tocky feeds it back to Black. Chips it downfield. One bounce, Tiffany Grace sends it back, looking for a 50-22, doesn't find it. Kalamunda pick it up. Demetrio Bullock sends it into touch, and we'll have a line out, 45 out from Kalamunda's line. West Scarborough to throw the ball in. Kaitu feeds it in. Plays out the back to Koteka. Short ball to his skipper. Spots a half gap, gets the offload to Stewart. Stewart finds the ground. Hit back, same way. Leg leaves it behind. Towed through by the try scorer, Hukamau. Cleaned up at the back by the fullback Neville. Kalamunda sending numbers through. West has some slow ball. Looking for the box kick, does so. Finds touch. At 45 out from the West Scarborough line. Kalamunda will have the throw. Tapper to throw the ball in. Finds Sawyers in the middle. Down to Toki. Black has to reach for it. To Hecky Wade. Short ball to the replacement player. The new flanker Win. Turned over there. West Scarborough too quick on the ball. Get the penalty. I think it was Matt James, the open side, straight in on that ball, like a good open side is. Walter Koteka looking for touch. West Scarborough have a line out, about 30 out from their line. Kaitu finds leg, they set up the maul. Kaitu has it at the back. Spinning around to the left, still going. West Scarborough still rumbling, about to get into the 22. Kalamunda holding him up a little bit, but they gets the numbers through West Scarborough and able to continue momentum. Split off at the back, ball spills out. Leg cleans it up. Koteka. Tiffany Gray straightens up. Spots half a gap, but taken out by Win. Koteka spins it out. Finds that winger Stewart again. Almost loses his shirt. Finds the ground, ball spills out the back. Leg dives on it again. Kalamunda stolen it though. Sawyers. Toki hits back short side. Tueki Wade, I think it was, taking the ball in. Win. Steps inside, met by the number 8, Billy Brown. And just a knock on in contact. Frantic play in the last couple of minutes, both sides. Both sides looking to score before the halftime break. We'll have a West Scarborough scrum, 30 metres out from their line. McLennan, the tight end prop from West Scarborough, starting to get some ascendancy over to Uvai. You can see him trying to readjust his bind after the engagement. Trying to get some advantage. There it is. And they win the penalty, West Scarborough. Front row collapsing. See McLennan readjusting his bind, trying to put some downward pressure on his Kalamunda prop. Did so that time, won the penalty. Koteka sends the ball into touch. We'll have a line out 10 metres out. Another opportunity for West Scarborough to get their rolling maul going. Leg joins the line out. They throw him at the front. Set up the maul. Trick move. The flanker coming around the open side, but just the blind side, but just spills it. Ball goes into touch. Should have an option of a scrum or line out, and they go for the scrum. Toki to feed the ball in for Kalamunda. A couple of minutes to go, they're looking to clear their 22. We have a reset. Eating up the clock. Toki feeds the ball in. Better scrum by Kalamunda. Ball comes out, but loopy pass to his fullback. Had some work to do. Rawlins sends it downfield. Fielded by Stewart. Passes infield to Neville. Stewart comes around. Runs into Black, the captain for Kalamunda. Looking for the penalty. Here's the flanker having a run now. Matt James still going. Gets the offload to Neville. Inside the 22 now. Koteka comes. Got some forwards outside him. Ball comes out wide. The skipper, Tinamana, taken down. Kalamunda coming over the ball. We will come back for a penalty for offside. West Scarborough, one last chance to put in some points on the board. Are they going to go for goal, or are they going to go for another option? Coming right back. An offside penalty on the far side. I'd say they're going to put it into the left corner. Oh, sorry, it's a scrum. Was it just a knock-on advantage? Love to see big Nick McLennan rally his troops and get a pushover try here. Let's see what they're going to do. Get a big pack, West Scarborough. Likely be the last play of the first half, I think. Clock's just tipped over 40 minutes. Kenny Robertson to feed the ball in. Scrum's gone down on the far side. Ball comes out. David tries to crash over. Taken down. No, he's over. Louis David crashes through. Scores a try right on half time. West Scarborough extend their lead 24-12. Neville to line up for a conversion. Been good from that side of the field so far. Just missed two on the near side. Chips at it and just misses to the right. Scores remain 24-12. And that's half time. We'll have a short break and we'll join you for the second half. Hartfield Reserve for the second half. Kalamunda versus West Scarborough. Kalamunda will be kicking off, running left to right. Referee checking. West ready. Charles Rawlins to restart. Puts the ball up into the sun. Goes short. Taken down just outside of 22. Uitavarata takes it in. Gets outside of 22. Good leg drive. Box kick by the replacement halfback, Hubert Gilvery. Ball comes down to Rawlins. Rawlins looking for the counter. And he finds the space. Steps inside. Still going. Finds some support. Just ball doesn't go to hand. Great run there by Charles Rawlins, the fullback for Kalamunda. But we got a penalty. Kalamunda, good opportunity to start the second half with a score. Tocky looking for the tap.
Good, boys.
Thinks about it.
Holding.
Still looking for the tap. Does so. Goes left. Finds the prop. Taken down by leg. Comes around short side. Kaylee leaves it behind.
Knock on.
Just knocked on. West Scarborough have advantage. Tiffany Grace. Sends it downfield, just knocked on by the Kalamunda winger, Ben Smith. So West Scarborough have a scrum on their defensive 40. Hubert Gilvery, the replacement scrum half from West Scarborough, is a former Irish Sevens player. Making his way over to Western Australia.
Crouched. Fine. Set.
Gilvery puts the ball in. Good platform. West Scarborough just getting a shunt on. David playing first receiver, plays out the back to Koteka. Spins it out. Gets it to the winger, the speedster. Stewart's taken down. Gilvery gets the ball out to number 8, Billy Brown. We've got a penalty here. I'm just waiting for the referee to signal which way.
Sorry.
No, just a knock on.
Goal in position, goal scrum.
Scrum. They're unplayable. West Scarborough going forward. So they'll have the scrum feed.
That was his knee.
Has he gone off? Stay on the forwards. No, he's back.
I got you right, man.
On me!
Fine.
Oh, colour!
Set.
Gilvery feeds the ball in again. Ball comes out, Koteka. Finds his skipper, Tinamana. Gilvery. Brown tries to bump off one. Taken down. Gilvery finds his prop, Beach. Glennon picks and goes, bumps off one. Ball's out there. Gilvery comes back to clean it up. Just knocks on the base of the ruck. No, he doesn't. Play on. Koteka finds his captain, Tinamana again. Gilvery Finds Beach. Gilbury spins it out McLennan with a slips catch.
Lost now, lost now.
Koteka
Is that high?
plays
George?
out the back.
Yes?
Big barnstorming run by West Scarborough. I think it's Tiffany Grace out there. Ball towed ahead. Rawlins at the back, fields it. Has some space at the back of West Scarborough's defensive line. Kicks it downfield. Tiffany Grace cleans up. As the counter attack, Rawlins skips through Rawlins' tackle. Taken down halfway. Gilbury. Brown thinks about passing. Goes himself. Gilbury finds Jai Leg, Australian under 20s player. Kalamunda on the ball, told to release it. Now they get
No, over here. So no issue until you've gone off your feet. You must stay on your feet. Your timing was fine, just stay off your feet. Stay up.
Referee said timing was fine, but just fell off his feet. Koteka doesn't find touch. Rawlins sends it back. Ball bounces into the 22. Neville cleans up. Got some time. Bit of kick tennis going on. Bullock tucks under his wing. Goes in himself. Met by Neville. Stolen by West Scarborough. Louis David pinched the ball there. Pinched back by Sawyers. Kalamunda, former Australian under 18s player. Counter ruck by West Scarborough. Catches Tocky behind the gain line. West Scarborough flooding the breakdown.
Off your feet.
But illegally off his feet.
Leave it.
Even reached the prop. Penalised there. Tocky's down. Copped a bit of a knock in that tackle.
Legally? Sure. Okay, I get the point, right? I'll let it touch now, okay?
Kalamunda have the line out on their attacking 10-metre line. Tapro to feed the ball in again. Kalamunda going for a short line out, 4-man. Going to Sawyers at the back. Taking down Tocky to Black. Feeds the big number 8. He's had some runs today, Teki Wade. Tocky to Black. Cut out pass out the back, ball goes to ground. Rawlins leaves it behind. Kalamunda still have it. Tocky finds Tui Tavaki. Tocky goes himself. Met by Jai Leg, taken down. Black comes into play halfback. Got Kaylee, the tight head, runs onto it. Met by his opposite number, McLennan. West Scarborough in over the top, but just knocks it on. Steal was good, but just knocked it on in the process. Kalamunda over scrum, just inside the West Scarborough half.
Crouch. Five. Set.
Tocky feeds the ball in. Comes around the corners, Win. Looks for Teki Wade, leaves it behind. Pass went behind him. Kalamunda have to come back and work around now. Black calling for it. Finds his tight head, Kaylee, who's chopped down by Vuitavarata. West turn it over. Ball comes out to the centre, I think it is. David. Good carry by David. Hamber. Pick and go by West Scarborough. Another pick and go. West Scarborough forwards rumbling up through the middle. Leg. Gets the leg drive going.
Thank you.
Still going West Scarborough.
Knock on.
We had a penalty advantage. We'll come back. West will have a penalty right in front of the sticks. Offside.
On the right.
Looks like West Scarborough have replaced their hooker. Fletty Korotu, who's come off for forward Hemi. I've been told Ford was named Ford because his dad's a big car man. I don't know how true that is, but we'll run with it. Walter Kotek are looking for the points now. I've had some very interesting information fed to me from West Scarborough during the week. Apparently the lock, Paul Hamber, likes to play in women's underwear in games. This allows him to move freer. I'll have to catch up with him after the game and see if that's true. Koteka adds the 3 points. West extend their lead, 27-12. Kalamunda slowly making their way back to halfway. See the sun setting on the far side. West Scarborough looking straight into it. I dare say Rawlins will be kicking left. He does so. Just built into touch by leg, I think it was. No, he didn't go into touch. West Scarborough clean up. And they get a penalty. Oh, there's a bit of biff going on here. Hukamai not happy with something there. Sure, they're just sorting out their dinner plans for tonight. Sawyer's getting a bit animated. Hukamai wasn't happy with something. Koteka looking for touch. Finds it just inside the Kalamunda half. Hemi to throw the line out. Finds leg. Gilveray spots a gap, goes himself. Cavalry arrives, need a halfback. Hamber comes in to do so. Ball comes out the back. Tinamarama goes himself, looking for another try. Finds the speed star, it's Doug Stewart. Just taking the touch. Good defence by Kalamunda. It's a good break there by Tinamana, the captain for West Scarborough. Very elusive ball runner. Found his speedster but just couldn't stay in touch. Stay in play. fact, we've got a scrum. Looks like Isaac Mio is on, play number 8, number 20 for West Scarborough. And Billy Brown's gone to flanker. I'm told Billy Brown's dad is a pro boxer, which probably would have come in handy in the fisticuffs we just saw. Toki to feed the ball in for Kalamunda. Platform's not steady, so we'll reset. Nick McLennan's not happy, he's throwing his hands up. There's been problems on this near side the whole game. Scrum's been dropping. Kyle Burnett's bring the play in field. Turf's a bit dug up. Got the music cranking here at Kalamunda. They're getting ready for the Miss Kalamunda night tonight, which is always an eventful night in the social calendar. Russell Burgess is looking to be the favourite to win tonight. Toki feeds the ball in. Good scrum by West Scarborough. Come round the corner, but have done so illegally. Nick McLennan ping there. It was Eden Beach pulling back to the loose head side for West Scarborough. Rawlins, tight angle to work with that finds touch on the 22. Still here, Russell Burgess offering his advice. Ball goes to the front of the line out. Caleb Marr feeds it down. Black. The skipper having a run. Toki picks it up. Got Tuheki Wade. Just held up, gets the offload to Toki. Met solidly. Ran into Paul Hamber. Kalamunda through the hands. Kaylee looking to play inside their 22. Kalamunda. This time put on the boot by the captain. Just stabs it. Doesn't find touch. Stewart met solidly but gets the offload to his fullback Neville. Hemi to Koteka. Tiffany Grace. Tiffany Grace steps through. Clean pair of heels. Will run through and score a try under the posts. Excellent run by Tiffany Grace. Just stepped through, found the gap, skipped through the tackle. Went through for another 5-pointer. West Scarborough's in the lead, 32-12. Walter Kotek had the points from directly in front at the extras. And does so. Scores now 34-12. Captain for Kalamunda, Black, not happy with something, having a chat to Kyle Burnett. As Kalamunda looking to restart. Rawlins puts the ball up in the sun again. This time taken by the number 8, Brown. Box kick by Gilvery. Doesn't find touch. Bounces off to Hecky Wade into the hands of Tippity Grace. Gets the offload to forward. Hemi comes out. Meow. Taken down. Isaac Meow just inside the 22. The space out wide if they can get it there. Just knocked on by the replacement. Gilvery, the halfback. They were on out if they got it to the left-hand side, but unfortunately didn't go to hand. Excellent play by Tiffany Grace. And good backup by forward Hemi and Isaac Mao, both replacements. West Scarborough replacement starting to make an impact. Hemi and Mio just linking up there. Over Kalamunda scrum, just inside the 22. They'll look to exit. But Rawlins back in the pocket. Saki puts the ball in. Ball spills out the back. Rawlins. Taken down by McGilvery, couldn't get the kick away. Kalamunda get to the breakdown, tidy up. West Scarborough. Excellent touch finder, but we'll go quick. Neville feeds it to Tiffany Grace. Tiffany Grace just taken down by his opposite number. David has the ball now. Gets it out to the captain. Tinamana goes through. Gets the offload to David and scores. Louis David gets his second. Scores now 39-12. West Scarborough starting to run away with a little bit. Kotek take the conversion. About 7 metres in from his touchline on the 22. Quite a tight angle. Looking up into the sun, got the sun in his eyes. Stabs at it. And it's over. Gets the extras. Scores now West 41, Kalamunda 12. Rawlins to restart again. Comes right this time. West Scarborough looking for a counter-attack. Neville back to Stewart. Stewart taken down. And we've got a penalty of West Scarborough. Kalamunda just coming off their feet at the breakdown. It's a good interchanging run there by Tinamana and his winger, and his fullback Jack Neville, and the winger, the fleet-footed Doug Stewart. Koteka bangs it into the touch. Over line out, just inside the 22. Beach gives a call to Hemi. The 5-man line out, looking to drive, and they do. Kalamunda back off, but they're bound on. Hemi splits off. Goes himself, Hemi still going, taken down. Ball comes out to leg. Kalamunda on the ball there. Have they got a turnover? Yes, they have. Excellent defence by Kalamunda. And they win the penalty. Tap and go quickly by the captain, Black, and he's away. Needs some support. Looking to link up. Keeps his feet. Support arrives. Toki there to clean up. Need a halfback though. West Scarborough with the counter ruck. Can they win the ball back? McLennan cleans out over the ball. Hemi. Good turnover at the breakdown there. Hemi gets the offload. And just knocked on by West Scarborough. West Scarborough just forced the turnover there. Kalamunda weren't aware that their halfback Toki entered the breakdown, didn't have anyone to shift at the back. West Scarborough saw the opportunity to counter ruck and won the turnover. Kalamunda have a scrum just inside their 22. Toki feeds the ball in. Picked up by Taheki Wade at the back. Taken down by Mio. Toki feeds out Sawyers. Finds a knee. Toki, Black. Ball shifts wide to Rawlins. Rawlins taken out to outside 20. Pops off the ground. Win. Toki goes short side. Has a snipe. We've got penalty advantage. Loose pass, cleaned up by Win. Leg, takes him high potentially. Mercer's play on. Hukamaya. Taken down just on the 22. Kalamunda not really going anywhere. Sawyers. Dummies, goes himself. Sawyers splits the gap. Got some toe, the young flanker. Needs some support though. It's all by himself, stripped in contact by Neville. Neville taking the ground. Sawyers on the ball though, wants it back. And he wins the turnover. Sawyers, great individual effort. Black taps and goes. Got Taheki Wade with him. Overruns it. It's there for the clean out. You can space out wide if they can get it there. Kaylee tucks under his wing. Skips through one, gets the offload. Rawlins taking it. Loose ball. Comes out the Sawyers again. No support. West Scarborough on the ball. But West Scarborough not rolling away. Toki takes a quick tap. Taheki Wade. Steps inside. Taken down by McLennan. The ball spills out. But we'll come back. West Scarborough not back 10. Burnett wants to have a chat to the captain. Calls him in. Kalamunda have the penalty almost in front of the sticks. Look for the touch, I imagine. Does so, over line out about 10 metres out. Tapper to throw the ball in. The replacement front rower coming on for West Scarborough. Looks like one of the Tonga Tongos. Comes on for Nick McLennan. Jai Legs also having a rest. Kalamunda have a line out. Tapra finds Sawyers in the middle. Looking to drive. Kaylee sealed the ball there. He's ripped it. West Scarborough have come through. That's Hamber. Hamber's come through for us. told to use it, but we've got a penalty. Burnett's showing a yellow card to, I'm not sure who's gone off there. Oh, number 5, Paul Hamber. Kalamunda gone for the scrum. The new prop coming on is Malino Tonga Tongo. See if he can add some energy off the bench. Solid scrum by Kalamunda. Toki gets the ball out to his centre, Timunu. Turkey Wade tries to get around the outside but taken down. West Scarborough on the ball and they win the penalty. Great defence by West Scarborough. Louis David on the ball. Bit of back chat by Kalamunda. They march 10 metres. Russell Burgess, always a passionate supporter. Doesn't matter what the result is, he's still cheering his team on. Scarborough have a line out. 45 out from their line. Hemi throw the ball in. Brown brings it down. Koteka. James. Excellent run by James. Tongo Tongo. Tinamana. Gets it out to Stewart. Stewart finds his knees. Kalamunda have to release, they do. Mio. Ball comes out the back to Koteka. Ball's loose. Kaylee picks it up. The big prop's having a run. Gets the offload. Looking for space. Tapper, the hooker. Waits for some support. Goes to ground. Coming short side. Tamunu. Hukamara. Bumps off Mio. Big run by Hukamau. It's been one of their best today. Tapra, Black, Rawlins. Was looking for the offload but couldn't get it. West Scarborough over the ball. Tinamana, the captain, almost gets it. Ball's out. Kalamunda rumbling forward. West Scarborough over the ball there. Win the turnover. Gilvery, replacement scrum half, has a dart, gets off the Hemi. West Scarborough ping there, potentially an entry, side entry. Not releasing the ball, so referee blows an extra 10 metres. Kalamunda really looking to get the quick taps going. West Scarborough just slowing it down. Black, Sawyer. He's been solid today. Bumps off the number 8, Billy Brown. Brown rips it though. Skips through a tackle. Met by Tamunu. Ball's at the back there. Gilvery gets it out. Tiffany Grace taken down. Kalamunda get the penalty. Rawlins, quick tap. Runs straight into and bumps off his opposite number. Jack Neville went flying. Ball comes out. Tapra to Black, to Kaylee, to Utavaki. Ball just goes to ground. Kalamunda forwards have run off their feet, sucking in the big ones as they make their way over for a scrum. Heading into the last 5 minutes of this game. Sun's starting to set at Forestfield. Over break and play. Big Kalamunda props down. He's had a big shift today. Forward sucking the big ones. Referee Bros time on. We'll restart with a West Scarborough scrum. 10 metres out from their line. Penalty to West Scarborough. Looks like they've come down. Kaylee's come down on this tight end side. Yes, he has. Hinging is the call. Koteka finds touch. 35 out from their defensive line. Scarborough still have a line out though. Finds Brown at the front. Koteka had to wait for it. Finds Matt James. Stolen by Kalamunda perhaps. Yes, they have. Ball comes right. Show and go there by Bullock. Picked up by Tamunu, shifted out wide. Sawyer gets out to Kaylee. Looking to make amends for that last scrum penalty. Big counter up by Louis David. Black comes into play halfback to Hickey Wade. Rips it out wide. Toki gets it out to Rawlins. Rawlins gets the offload to Toki. Toki, one man to beat. Tries to get the fend on. Taken down by the fullback. Gets the offload though. Tamunu comes in to play halfback to Hickey Wade. Shifts it. Big pass out wide. Tapra, the hookers come through. Offloads to Sawyer. Sawyer comes through and scores under the post. Dane Sawyers. Try time. Kalamunda adding some points late in the game. They're not giving up. I missed if you got the conversion there. They went for a quick drop kick. Kalamunda not finished yet. Looking to hit back the final couple of minutes. I don't think he got the conversion there. Scores remain 41. Oh, he did get it. 41-19. Koteka to restart again. Sends it deep. Rawlins has some time. Ball goes out wide. Tamunu tries to bounce out of one. Taken down just outside of 22. Black. Tapra. Perhaps caught a little bit high. Referee's got his hand out. Hukamal finds a gap. Puts on some toe. Mio chased him. Ball spills out the back. Cleaned up. Black has it now. Toki. Tamunu. Spins it out wide. Ball just spills into touch. Let's go and have a line out. Closing minute of the game. West Scarborough going for another short line out. Of course, they've got a man in the bin still. Ball goes over the top of Hookamau. Just made that big break before. Kaylee gets the leg drive pumping into the West Scarborough half. It can go. But we just knocked it on. I think Kaylee knocked it on in the contact. West Scarborough back to a full complement now. West Scarborough have the scrum just inside their own half. Probably the last play of the game. Gilbury feeds the ball in. Ball comes out, Tiffany Grace at first receiver. Into Kalamunda's half. Kalamunda on the ball though. Sawyer's slowing it down. Ball comes out. Koteka. Tinamana, he's been solid today, the skipper. Gilbury. Tonga Tongo. Finds his number 8, Brown. Gilbury finds other Tonga Tongo. That's Molino. Comes out to Neville. Neville held up. It's gone to ground now. Kalamunda trying to put some pressure on the breakdown. Brown tries to shrug off one, but it's taken down. Kalamunda on the ball. Timunu lost it. Tonga Tongo. It's Samu Tonga Tongo. Hitting back short side. Neville just spills it. Toki cleans it up at the back. Got some space. He's got some toe, young Toki. Spins out at Hookamau. Gets the ball out to Rawlins, is it? No, it's not Rawlins. Apologies. Kalamunda rumbling up through the forwards. One last roll of the dice. To Hickey Wade. Takes a couple to take him down. Kaylee. Needs some support. West Scarborough on the ball. But off his foot, not rolling away, West Scarborough. Penalty Kalamunda. Black taps. Beats one. Gets the offload. Braden Forrest taken down. Gets some support. Good advantage, offside. Oh, big hit by Tonga Tongo. Ball spills out, but we're going out wide. Kaylee. Couldn't get the offload. Toki. Toki's taken down. Big prop has a run. Got an injury down for Kalamunda. Forrest. Rawlins. Steps around Mio. Taken down by Tonga Tongo. Reinforcements arrive for Kala. Win. Comes into play halfback. Black. Ma. Back to Ma. To Hickey Wade. Gets the pass out. Ball spills out, but no advantage. Will come back for the penalty. Looks like Toki, the scrum half, was the player down for Kalamunda. I think he's found his feet though. No, he's just limping off. Toki. Tap and go. Hookamau. Been very solid today. Strong ball carrier. Pick and go by Kalamunda. Just short. Still rumbling up through the forwards. He's over the line, but held up. Coming back for a penalty, 5 metres out. Tapped by Black. Goes himself. Black. I think he's held up though. and referee Cole Bennett blows full time. West Scarborough taking it out, 41, Kalamunda 19. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Damien Pacheco. Hope to see you next week. Thank you.